ever been balls deep in a tub of mayonnaise? Funding a nuke that falls on the head of a Palestinian child.
Hello and welcome to 3Shots. My name is Valeria Vulpe and I'm joined here today by Finlay Christie. 3Shots is a game show where I ask our guests questions that they may or may not like, and thanks to Dutch Barn, they get 3 lifelines where they can take a shot and skip the question, take a shot and return the question to me, or take a shot and get another question from the bucket that may or may not be better. So what kind of comedy do you do?
I do comedy about, a lot of the time I talk about the differences between the generations. That's kind of my angle. So yeah, you got to have an angle. Otherwise you just end up talking about men's mental health. If you're a comedian like me who hasn't really struggled in life ever, very privileged upbringing, you have 2 options. You can talk about your age, or you can talk about the fact that you have mental health
Issues,
Yeah.
not just mental health. It didn't make sense.
You have mental
Right.
health.
Okay.
And I talk about my age. Yeah.
Why talk? Why not do something in the world?
That's a very good question. But I think you have the same job as me.
You can't flip it to me.
Why not do something in the world? Well, I guess, Gen Z, we're lazy, aren't we?
That's all you got.
That's what I know how to do, Val. That's been my money maker since I started doing comedy. We're lazy.
Yeah, but that was a choice. You could have chosen something else, and now you'd be good at that something else.
We like avocado on toast. I wouldn't have been good at anything else.
How do you know you haven't tried?
I've tried many. My mum tried to get me to do loads of after-school clubs. I tried to do kung fu. I tried football. I tried chess club. Couldn't do any of them.
Mining? Have you tried mining?
Mining. Yeah, played Minecraft.
No, like real mining.
Oh no, I haven't done real mining, no.
What about investment banking?
Ooh, that's still on the table. Could still do that. Yeah.
Is your dad in investment banking?
No, he's in advertising. I did try advertising.
Okay.
Um,
How did you do?
People who work in marketing are very out of touch. They always talk about like mayonnaise.
That might be true, no?
They're not, are they? Well, people aren't looking for a new way to engage. Some men do engage with mayonnaise in a different way. You ever been balls deep in a tub of mayonnaise?
Me. Take a guess. You can't turn the questions to me.
Sorry. I'm trying to be polite.
So you post clips online, right, of your
I do, yeah.
stand-up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I noticed I get a lot of comments, me and other female comedians, that have nothing to do with the comedy.
Oh, like
Nice hair.
yeah.
And I feel like that's so unfair to you because you also have nice hair. So just wanted to say nice
Thank you.
hair.
Thanks so much. Thanks.
The world's really unfair to male comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Why don't people say I have nice hair?
Yeah, does anyone comment on your clips saying like nice outfit?
There's a guy who wants me to send him my socks.
Oh,
Yeah.
how come?
I think he wants to, smell them in an erotic way while he fucks a tub of mayonnaise.
That's the guy, huh?
Yeah. Do you know, genuinely, he's been messaging me every day since I turned 18.
He waited for you to turn 18.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, he's a very strange guy. Every like story I post, he replies to it being like, I want you to get those white socks nice and sweaty and then send them to me in the post.
Where do you buy your socks?
ASOS. Where do you buy your socks? Sorry. I need to. Actually, I'm going to use my drink on that.
Okay.
Can I just choose? Can I use this one?
Yeah. What did you pick? Ginger.
The ginger one, yeah.
Okay. Healthy.
I'm thinking about my immune system. All right. Okay. Ooh. How many jokes about cocaine did Jamie make when he was doing this?
I don't think he was joking.
That's a good point. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, nice. Sorry, I shouldn't say it's gross. This is an advert for it. It's lovely.
Okay.
No one has a shot and goes, ooh, delicious.
Yeah, that's not the point.
Yeah, but it is nice. It's nice. Festive, Christmassy. It tastes Christmassy. Mm-hmm. So where do you buy your socks?
At the bazaar.
Where? Is that another question?
That's
Okay.
another question.
I've used up my question. Fuck.
Yeah, I buy my socks at street markets
Oh, okay.
in other countries.
Oh.
I like international socks. You can't see them.
No, you're wearing boots. What's your? Can I continue asking questions?
Yeah.
What's like your favorite bazaar that you've been to? I'm picturing like a kind of souk.
Yeah, I like the one in my hometown.
There's a bazaar in
Yeah.
Moldova or whatever shithole you're from. I can't remember.
So nice. Where is my country? Where is Moldova?
It's east,
East of what?
South End. It is.
It is, yeah.
It's isn't it? Is it below Belarus, or is it west of Belarus?
Below in terms of
Everything.
it's above.
Is it below South End?
I don't know, is anything?
No, absolutely not.
Anyway, I can send you some socks if you want.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
That would be good. But don't, go out of your way. I don't want you to travel to a bazaar just to get me socks.
I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Okay. Do you think your life is still going up or have you peaked already? I think maybe I have peaked, yeah. The people, I do jokes about being young, so I can't really keep that going for, I'm 26 now. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing. Well,
My last special was called Aura Farmer. I'm 26 years old.
You have 3 more years.
Yeah.
What's after?
Maybe I could start a vodka brand.
Too much competition.
Isn't that what comedians do when they stop being relevant?
Wow.
That'll get cut, won't it?
Would you say you have a moral compass?
I'm working on that. I love the way you said that as well, compass. No, I'm working on it. I'm trying to come up with some objective morality, because most of the time I just go on social media and see what people say you're supposed to do. Say what 14-year-olds say you're supposed to do, and I do that. I really want to keep the 14-year-olds on side for as long as I can. That's the thing about these 14-year-olds. I get older, they stay the same age.
How old is your girlfriend?
Black cherry, let's try that. My nickname for her. funnier if you know my dating history, that joke.
Oh, I would love to know. You're gonna tell us?
Mostly dated black women.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that to upset your parents?
No, they love it.
They do?
Yeah, they do. That was really nice, that one. You had that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
good. Now I'm getting into this.
Cool.
This is great.
2 shots in. Yeah.
Lovely. That was really nice.
So, what was your childhood like?
Is it against your kind of Moldovan culture to drink like alcohol that doesn't taste like paint thinner? 'Cause
No.
this is all like flavored and it tastes nice.
No, we like flavored.
You like it? Mm-hmm. Do you drink like liqueurs in Moldova?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
but we mostly drink wine.
What's you drink wine? Okay.
I shouldn't be answering these.
No, sorry.
You didn't have manners classes in your private school?
No.
No?
We had to... I went to private school. I didn't go to... It wasn't like a,
Did you have a butler?
secretarial school for young ladies.
I don't know
Manners
how it works
classes.
here. I don't know what you do. Name 3 female scientists.
Mary Curie. Have you met the comedian Robin Perkins? She does loads of shows about science and stuff.
She's not a scientist.
She's a scientist, and how dare you say just because she's a woman, she can't be a scientist?
Sounds like she's
Because
a
I
comedian.
thought that, and then I saw her show, and I was like, "You're not a comedian or a scientist." No, and number 3 is probably Harriet Tubman. She had a chemistry set as a child.
Okay, interesting. Why are manholes?
But then someone else took
Round.
the credit. So Harriet Tubman discovered the structure of DNA, but then someone else saw she was a black woman and decided to take the credit from her. What Crickson and Watts or whatever Watson and Crick, whatever their names are. Harriet Tubman discovered the structure of DNA. And that is why Kendrick did that song. I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Let's have another shot. Are you not gonna do a shot?
Have you ever been stabbed?
Yes. What about the vanilla one? Should we try the vanilla one? Do you want have a shot? Have a shot.
Not yet.
Go on.
It's taking over my show. Help.
There we go. That one's dirty. Oof. Cheers. Very nice.
Which one is this?
Very nice. And not too sweet. You could drink that all night.
This is just regular, no?
That's vanilla.
That's vanilla?
Oh yeah.
I don't taste the vanilla.
It's subtle. It's not like a liqueur. You drink a liqueur, you're like, that's nice, but you couldn't back it all night. But then you could drink that.
Yeah, it's good. What is your favorite white people war?
Oh, my favorite white people war. Ooh, now. It's a cliched answer, but it's World War II, isn't it? It's World War II. What a war! What a time!
Not everyone was
Sorry.
white, eh?
In World War II?
Yeah.
That's what they want you to think. What? Who's already that? Netflix? Sorry, kick that. No, it's true. Not everyone was white. Not everyone
Black
was
people
white.
of America get no credit for it.
So true, and there was a special regiment, and they performed very well, and they had a reputation. A lot of white soldiers in America didn't want to fight alongside. They didn't think the African Americans were, could cut it in the army. They thought that they would run away from danger.
Okay, so it's not a white people war. What's your favorite white people war?
My favorite white people war. Homo sapiens versus Neanderthals. Are you going to say that's not a white people war?
Too clever.
What I would have loved to have seen. Can you imagine the Homo sapiens killing the last Neanderthal? Imagine. What a campaign.
What message do you have for Gen Z?
Now, previously I would have said, Gen Z, it's going to fall to us to save the world. Come up with something. Come up with some kind of thing that's going to save us. Now, I would have just said, take it easy, because the previous generations, they all ruined the world by being they were doing too much stuff, Fucking boomers, Gen X, they ruined the world by having water fights, going on holiday, all these fun things cause carbon emissions. And I thought Gen Z were going to be the one to save the world because we don't really do much. We just kind of lie in bed with a phone an inch from our face. And then I found out that ChatGPT was bad for the environment.
The phones are also.
No, but yeah. Not as much as other stuff. But when I found out ChatGPT was bad for the environment, that's when I got worried. Because the previous generations ruined the world by doing fun stuff, but we're going to ruin it by just asking, do fish get thirsty? Do bees even have knees?
So what's your message for the Gen Z?
Like, subscribe, come to my shows.
You said that you like comedy that's about the world. So what's the message that comedy should have about the world? Or what's the message your comedy has about the world?
I think it changes every time. Every time I go to write, some days I think, oh, we'll be all right. We have to, laugh at the absurdity of life and the situation that we're in. And sometimes I'm angry, Sometimes I think, we should really do something. We should be standing up to big tech, and we need to get rid of our obsession with trying to make the world faster, more efficient, more streamlined, using technology and AI. Sometimes I just think maybe we need to work out how to go back to a world that people liked. People in the 70s and 80s thought that sci-fi the future was gonna bring this promise of, a happier, more efficient life aided by technology, and it hasn't happened. So clearly, technology is not going to make you happy, and we need to go back to a more connected world.
Do you play any sports?
No.
If you liked this episode, subscribe. If you didn't like it, watch the others. Thank you.
All your likes and comments, in some way, the ad revenue eventually ends up funding a nuke that falls on the head of a Palestinian child.